Chanel, tell us about what you have here.
This is 6.5 weeks old, the Nova and Denali litter. This is Nebula, Nova's little spitting image.
She's a platinum fluffy carrier.
Platinum fluffy carrier.
She's got a little platinum fluffy carrier. Beautiful dog.
Yes.
Just beautiful, chunky.
Profile.
Beautiful dog. Yep.
And this is Andromeda.
Andromeda. She's a blue and tan, carries cocoa and cream.
Mm-hmm.
80A?
ATA, I believe.
Yes. So, can people call you up about these dogs?
No,
They
they
can't.
are both sold.
That's right.
They're both sold to a wonderful family. And it won't be long before they're going, and I'm going to be sad, as
So
always.
they actually elected to have these puppies when they were about, what, 4 or 5 days old?
3 days old.
3 days old. So
Day
they've been
3,
waiting
they
all this
called.
time. So this is part of this is to show them how beautiful these puppies are. There is a sad part to this, Chanel, right? And I know that Chanel's going to get a tear in her eyes because it's been difficult for you to even want to talk about this. So why don't you talk
Yeah.
about the sad part?
Well, I'm sure you guys have been missing a lot of videos. The last video we did of them was maybe like a week and a half. At 2 weeks and about 2 days old, Sputnik, he did the death cry. And we can't explain what went wrong. We did everything we could to save him, which included a 2-hour drive for me. I didn't quite make it to the house before he passed. So
To get oxygen.
yeah, to get oxygen. It was sad.
Yep.
It's still kind of hard for me to talk about, but
Yep.
these girls have been an absolute savior for me because they are just wonderful. They're beautiful, they're healthy, they're happy, they're quiet.
They are, aren't they?
They're really good babies. And I
Yes.
tell you what, it's good genes.
Yes.
Nova is a Giabella baby, and these are Nova's babies. So you pass on some really wonderful genes from Giabella, and
I think it's good parenting too, Chanel.
Well, yeah. Well, Nova's a wonderful mama.
Yes.
No problems at all.
Right.
You don't even know they're here. She keeps them clean. They're happy. They get along really well. And even in this beginning stages of weaning, of, you know, getting them into wet kibble and things like that, Nova's sharing. You know, there's some little tiffs, which is expected, but it's all good parenting with mama, and they're in a good household with us, and
Exactly.
we're just getting them ready for their new homes.
Exactly. Yeah. So hats off to you. I mean, it's sad about Sputnik. Those things unfortunately happen. You just have to be prepared for that. If you're going to do this, you know, there's going to be some heartache, unfortunately. I
Yeah.
think the big thing about heartache is to try to learn from what the mistake is so that you can maybe
Yes.
approach it in a different manner next time. And I'm
Right.
not sure there's much of a lesson here, unfortunately.
No.
These things just happen. But
No, this isn't the first puppy that I've seen pass in my lifetime,
Yes.
and it never gets easier.
Right.
And we actually had him sold to a wonderful family who had wonderful support for us because
Yes.
they were also breeders, and
Yes.
they had some wonderful advice. That's
Yes.
basically what I said just then. It doesn't get easier whether it's your first or your ninth.
yes.
You know,
Yes.
they're all your babies.
And they were very understanding too, because
Oh,
people, you know,
absolutely.
it's not only you that gets upset, but the family who's going to get the puppy. You know,
right,
it's a
right.
disappointment for them too.
They
so.
were hoping for, you know, he was
Yeah.
a wonderful male. He was a double A.
Yeah. So, I mean, the fact that you get upset and you had a hard time talking about this, I like that in you, Chanel. It shows some compassion. I mean, you know, if you just didn't give a shit, then I'd be worried.
Only a couple of therapy sessions later, so.
Yeah, right. There you go.
My therapist is like, I had no idea this was going on.
5 hours later.
Yeah, right. Anyway. Okay, so what else we want to add on this?
Check out our beautiful babies. Let's see
Yeah,
if they
good.
come
Let's
out.
see 'em. Let's
They
see
are
'em.
beautiful.
So I'm going to look at them one at a time then, as you we're going to get this out of the way. Do you want to just do them one? You want to do them both together to start
I
with?
bet they'll sit together.
Okay.
Here, actually, here. Will you hold her? Yeah.
So this is Nebula.
This is Andromeda.
Excuse me, Andromeda. Thank
We
you.
call her Andy as a nickname. She was beautiful from day one, and we've been taping her ears. And this blanket's kind of too slick for her, so maybe she'll sit.
So her ears are kind of they're going a little bit Dobby the house elf, aren't they? A
Yes,
little bit.
yeah. She's the
Plus,
heaviest.
she's got a camera in her face.
Right. Well,
Yes.
and she was the heaviest puppy, and as always, when you got a heavy puppy, their ears take a longer time to come up
Yes.
because they're heavy. I guess.
Yes.
I don't know.
But it's not a big deal. And she's got them up where they need to be. She's an alert, happy, quiet little puppy, isn't she?
They're so sweet.
Yeah.
They're my coffee babies. I feel like the babies I have coffee with in the morning. They do
Yeah.
the best.
Yes.
Yes.
So during that daytime, how much whining and fussing do you hear?
None.
Yeah.
None. Well, they'll cry whenever Nova goes outside because they're excited because Nova's running outside, but
Yes.
they're so quiet.
Yes.
They make it very easy on me.
Okay, so give us a profile. There's the profile. Look at that
Give
profile.
me the toy and I'll show him profile.
Yeah.
There's the profile. So look at that face. Look at that flat nose. She's got a rope on top that is not her nose. It looks like she's got a nose sticking out. She doesn't. That's a rope on top. That's her nose. That's the rope.
She's always kind of had an inverted look on her nose.
Yes.
Now she's losing her early puppy fat, and so her nose is kind of poking through now.
Yes. But she has a really nice profile, and she's got a nice big head, especially for a female.
Mama and Daddy did wonderful in passing down the best genes.
Yes, absolutely.
She's like,
So this is the daddy is Denali, who is our blue and tan, carries cocoa.
Okay.
Fluffy.
Full visual fluffy.
But let me finish it. Let me show this. Let's see the structure of this guy too. So what do we think about structure? So this girl. So short. This I like this. This is a square dog. It's square.
Oh, she's nice and
She's square.
shoulders.
She's got a nice chest on her. She's got a nice deep chest. She's got nice straight legs. I mean, she's got her legs out to the side because this is a bit wiggly.
kinda slippery.
But she's got nice straight legs. She doesn't have flying elbows. When you see her walking around, her back end looks good. Look at the tail. There's a bit of hair on the end of the tail. That's the tail itself. She's got some tail, which you want. You don't want an inverted tail, but you don't want,
Yeah,
you don't
that's
want.
actually a lot of fur. So again, with these fluffy carriers, they're not full visual. They have a different texture. They both do.
Yes.
So I've noticed that the full visual fluffies, the fluffy carriers, have a bit of a wave, and you definitely see it down here in their tail. So
Yeah.
all that is
Interesting.
here.
Yeah.
It is very interesting.
Yeah. Right.
Very thick,
Okay.
beautiful coats.
So I'm going to grade this dog, and I'm not sure any dog's really a 10, but it's pretty close to a 10 right there in my opinion. I just don't see anything about this dog that I think that you'd want to see different in this dog. She's a really nice looking dog.
Sweet.
She's got great personality. She's calm. She's got great structure. She's got a beautiful head. Got a nice ear set. Doesn't have crazy big ears. Got a nice flat face. Short body, little tail. Just a really nice dog. Okay. All right. So that's Andromeda. And this is Nebula.
This is Nebula. This is Mommy Junior. Oh, did you see her shape? You goofy. She's the clown. Okay, will you hold her? So this is another good example. See how long her hair back hair is? It's getting,
Yes, it is.
Nova.
It is thicker, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
wavy. And it's kind of
Yes.
a little bit coarse back here.
But don't think this is a test that you can do to decide whether your dog carries a fluffy gene,
No.
because the only way you can tell is to know or flat have a genetics test done. So we know these are full fluffies because the daddies
DNA.
are fluffy carriers because daddies are full fluffy.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
Okay. So she's a little bit different structure. She's a little bit bigger than her. Not quite as square, but getting there.
She's not bigger. They
Okay.
weigh the exact same.
Oh, they do?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
They weigh the exact same now.
Okay.
She's had a big growth spurt. She was smallest
Okay.
in the beginning.
Yes.
Oh, your ear's back.
She's got a
here.
punched in little nose, doesn't she?
She's got a heart-shaped nose. Whenever she's being she's got a little butt crack on her nose rope. It's a little heart shape.
So tear stains, you do see this in cream dogs. This is quite normal, and basically all dogs have a certain amount of kind of tearing going on, where they've got a dark face like the other girl. You just don't see it. There are things that you can do to improve this if it worries you. And Tammy, you've got
Angel tears.
angel tears.
yeah,
Is
angel eyes.
Angel
Angel
eyes.
eyes.
It's actually a little nibbly thing you give them to eat, and it changes some proteins, and it
I don't
changes.
know about this age yet.
No, I wouldn't give it at this age. No, I think it's when they're older. And there's other things like bluing shampoo and things like that. We haven't done anything to these
Oh,
dogs
with the
at all.
bluing shampoo, you need to be careful about not getting it in their eyes.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. And I
Anything
mean,
that's not made for dogs.
and again, I wouldn't do this on dogs this age anyway. But she's got a bit of tear stain, not too much, but it's quite normal. Quite normal. Nothing to worry about.
Plus, mold is high and
Yes, I have a lot of trees at my house, and all my dogs, unfortunately, suffer from allergies. Sweetheart. Oh, thank you. She's sweet. Both these babies.
So she's a platinum.
Yes.
So she's little d blue. She's little co chocolate. She's little e cream. She's ATA 10 points, and she's LL little l one carrier of long hair. So she's a long-haired carrier, fluffy carrier.
Sweet girl.
So she can produce platinums and blues and chocolates with 10
Showing
points,
off her little
and she
flat
can
butt
produce
face.
fluffy carriers and non-fluffies and full fluffies, depending who she's bred to. And we have a new boy called Boublier,
Yes.
who's a full fluffy boy.
Oh, that's who I'd breed her to. No
Absolutely.
doubt.
And how old is Boublier? Is he 5.5, 6 weeks? 6 months?
5.5 months.
5.5 months,
Yeah.
yes. So he's not
about 2.5.
2.5 months before he's doing
3
much,
months.
probably something like that before he's doing anything. But
This
he's
is,
looking really pretty. So he'd be
September, October, November.
just a
Surely
perfect.
by December, he'll be able to start
Yes.
doing his job.
She's about to go to sleep.
Are you
She's
sweetie?
She's got one eye down. Well, just close that one.
Oh, I see.
What are you doing?
Okay. Well, okay. Anything else to add to this, anybody?
I don't think so. I just want to
Okay.
show them off.
Yeah. You're pretty proud of them, aren't you?
I'm very proud of them. I
Should
wish
be.
there was more.
Yeah, well,
Wish
so that was
little
one thing on this
segment.
litter. We did have a problem with Nova where
She was first time pregnancy and she's very active. We're not sure what happened,
Yes.
but she did have excessive spotting
yeah,
for
and
a
some
while.
kind of clumpy stuff, so we think we may have miscarried a puppy or two.
And if you want to hear that story, that is in the video that we did whenever Nova came home with the babies. We
Yes.
talked about what we did, what our vet said to do, and it worked.
Yes.
So
we ended up with a good litter, and we ended up with a successful litter. We didn't get if you look at our average puppy sizes for all of our customers for this last year, I did a number on it the other day. In 2020, it was 4.7 puppies was the average puppy size, so that's pretty good. I think that typically average puppy size for Frenchies is something between 3 and 5. Obviously, you can have litters as big as 12,
Our
13.
mama's had 7.
Yes.
Up to 7.
Oh,
Yes.
Giabella's mom.
Giabella.
Yes,
Giabella's
right.
had
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they do come from.
Nova's babies.
No.
Or Nova's mama.
Yeah. Okay, well there we go. I mean that was 12 minutes of your time, hopefully not wasted, because these puppies are so pretty.
These things.
No,
things,
they're
these
beautiful things.
These things. Ow.
Okay, all right everybody. If you get depressed during the day, start this video up. Look at these puppies. It'll make you feel better. Because they're such pretty babies. Okay, bye everybody.